What is a spirit guide? You're never alone. Even when you feel at your loneliest, there's always someone with you, whether you know it or not. There could be one or more beings with you, but there's never a moment when you're left to your own devices. The trouble is that many people don't know how to contact these spiritual friends deliberately to ask for their help. And that's what you can learn in this audiobook. Who are these friends, ready to assist you in any way they can? They are your spirit guides. So what is a spirit guide? A spirit guide is any being or entity in the spiritual realm who can make their presence known in our world. So they can offer us help, support, insight, guidance, miracles, and protection from harm. These beings will offer their guidance through subtle spiritual means, like intuition, dreams, and visions. Sometimes they can make themselves visible so that you can observe them with your very own eyes. Your spirit guide can take on so many forms, but in the end, it is helpful to think of them from an energetic standpoint. The form they take on is usually chosen to help you connect with them in the only way you can, or to help you glean a specific message that wouldn't strike you deeply any other way. Sometimes they can show up as regular people, with the only telltale signs that they're not regular people being the way they showed up, help you with something and promptly fade it into the background. This audiobook seeks to answer the question, how can you connect with your guides deliberately and make communion with them an everyday thing? This question is worth answering, because when you choose to become more aware of your guides, you will find that they, in turn, will improve your quality of life. Spirit guides in the world's religions. Well, most major religions include a belief in spirit guides. Some of them, like angels, are pretty obvious. However, other traditions describe their guides as more subtle and ambiguous entities. In Buddhism, for instance, the concept of spirit guides is known as the spirit teacher. This source of wisdom can help a person overcome suffering by learning to accept change and relinquish human attachments to material possessions. The spirit teacher can guide a person toward enlightenment and help them to develop the correct principles for living a fulfilled life. In Hinduism, there are numerous spirit guides known as acharyas. These are minor deities that serve to protect people from harm. They also act as divine advisors and teachers for the gods. They're similar to angels in that they do not possess their own form, but have unique personalities. Similar concepts are found in Christianity, with the concept of guardian angels, and for the most part, spirit guides that protect people from demonic influence. In Islam, the angel Jibra'il is considered a spirit guide who helps people develop their spirituality and find inner peace. In Judaism, there are angels known as Malakim. These spirits also serve to help people to overcome suffering and develop correct principles for living. They can provide a source of guidance and an idea of how they want to be remembered in death. The possession of a spirit guide is not an uncommon concept in the New Age community. This belief has its roots in 19th century spiritualism, which was largely pervaded by people who believed they could communicate with the dead. This remains a popular belief today, particularly among people who practice mediumship or contact spirits to help someone else. Does the idea of spirit guides sound kind of far-fetched? Well, if you're willing to entertain the notion that humans are capable of communicating with the dead, then how much more logical is it to believe that we can communicate with our own spirits? Although traditional religions may not accept this belief, that doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong. After all, there's no way to prove whether angels and other entities exist in any objective scientific sense. However, when you look at it from the point of view of personal experience and subjective evidence, particularly in the form of meditative or prayer experiences, it is easy to see how this concept can be taken seriously.